So, I just wanted to make a quick new video. First video on this channel. And it's going to be primarily just about the PC I just built. I've completed everything in the build, which I'll show you in a second, except for no monitor. I am currently just using my television. And I will be getting a graphics card and a monitor soon, obviously being the two most expensive hurdles in the build. Those came last. Just kind of wanted to get the device up, the PC up and running. But now if you want to come over here with me, I'm going to show you what I got. Let's get this lighting a bit more on this. There we go. So, the case I picked out is the Fantex and Evolve ATX tempered glass edition. Now you can kind of see tempered glass borders the entire side of both sides of the case. Now, honestly, the case was extremely expensive. I just thought it would be kind of cool. Another thing I need to do is I installed a lighting strip from Fantex, and magnets do not work very well, so I'm gonna have to use that 3M tape they include, which I've also heard does not stick. Anyway, on to the computer. Let me just move this lid away again. Now, I went with the ASRock Z170 Gaming i70 Professional Series. It's one of their latest motherboards for the C170 chipset. I have a Core i7 6700K. I deemed this to be really the best processor for what I'm going to be using it for. Corsair H100i V2. Got it for a really good price. I know there's better coolers out there, but I don't really see the need. Now, I went ahead and kept the case fans, the actual stock case fans that came with the case, because they're really good, they're quiet, and I have no complaints about them. Now, as you can see right there, I went ahead and installed a 512 gigabyte SanDisk X400 M.2. Another cool thing about this motherboard, I want to keep most of my drives M.2s because they're fast and because I like having nice things. This actually has 3 M.2 slots. There. So, I put in 16 gigs of Corsair DDR4 2400 with a vengeance. I will probably put in 32, probably whenever I order the other hard drives. Not a huge rush on that. I went with the Corsair RM850X, fully modular 80 plus gold power supply. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. It was very easy to work with. Cable management was a cinch. Now, this is really my official first time building a computer from the ground up. And I just realized I can't really see what's going on over here, so just give me one moment. I'm actually going to grab a flashlight. Now, like I said, not the most beautiful cable management, but I think I did a decent job. You guys can let me know in the comments. And it's not fully managed because I still haven't installed, obviously, the graphics card. I might put another strip of LEDs in there, or maybe not. And then over here, we have the keyboard. And it's a Habit HP KB 379L with blue switches, not real blue switches, just, you know, Chinese blue switches, but honestly it is more than enough for me. I like this keyboard quite a bit so far. It's responsive, quality build, inexpensive. I paid 70 bucks for it. Yeah, you know, it's a full RGB keyboard, which is quite impressive for that price point. Now, obviously one drawback you have is there's no software to modify it, but honestly, I couldn't care less about the RGB effects. I just keep it one static color. Actually, the theme of this build is red, so I actually kind of like just keeping it that way. For the mouse, I went with the Corsair M65 Pro. Really nice mouse, ergonomic. It was $50. I have no complaints there. Now the next part is obviously going to be, I'm not going to be playing games and, you know, rendering on a 1080p TV from 3 years ago. However, I originally was going to go with a this Dell monitor, the S2716DG. Looked really nice. It's 144 hertz. It is a TN panel, but it gets really good reviews. 1 millisecond response time, 1440p, which is where I want to be at. And then it also has G-Sync, so that was something that appealed to me. Now I think that's probably frame rate overkill. I don't think with a 1080, a 1080 this expensive of a build and that ridiculous of a monitor, you don't need that high of frame rate. But I just wanted consistent performance throughout. So I actually decided against that monitor. I'm gonna go with a curved. Now, I've heard some people say curves are bad for gaming. They get a lot of backlight bleed, being, you know, IPS panels and very large displays. So there's a lot of there's a pretty large margin for quality control issues, which is something I'm not super worried about. I can always send it back and get it replaced. Again, this is not me upgrading components. This is my first real, you know, video editing, gaming, rendering PC that I've ever built. So, pretty excited at the idea of a nice big 34-inch curved display. Immersive, 60 hertz, but honestly, anything above 60 FPS I really couldn't care less about because I'm actually coming from an Xbox One. So, that's about it. This is just an introductory video to my channel. You know, let me know what you guys want to see, what type of content you guys want to see. As stated in the description, this is going to be an ASMR-oriented channel. Now, what that is autonomous sensory meridian response. It's a euphoric tingling sensation, relaxed feeling brought on by both auditory and visual stimuli. Now, it's just a nice way to relax. I like nice soft talking in my YouTube videos, and there's a lot of guys out there who do it, and I kind of just decided to follow suit with my own spin on it. This channel is going to be primarily dedicated to, obviously, PC gaming, other PC, you know, related benchmarks, reviews on components that I buy for it and that I've bought for it, maybe stuff like unboxings, but I think we're going to go down that route too soon. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like I said, leave a comment, suggestions for improvements, anything like that. Like I said, this is just going to be a rough introductory video for this channel. Thank you guys for your time. Have a good night.